going on, guys? Got that boy back here. Looks a little bit taller. Baby's growing up so fast. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're doing an update on the Land Cruiser right here. So, first of all, today we finished a majority of the fluid drains and exchanges. We replaced the engine oil, the front transmission oil, rear transmission oil, transfer case oil, all that stuff. Transmission, we replaced the transmission fluid. Oh, you know, we didn't do the front differential. We did that already when we repacked repacked the axle bearings. So, see right here, before with these tires on it, it was like fairly close to this thing. Now, can easily fit a fist in there.
Even my fist, bro. Look at that.
Big old fist. You can see right here, we have a new steering stabilizer from Old Man Emu. And that, as you can see also, we have new shocks and springs.
Look at them springs though.
Ugh, look at them. You give the car a 2.5-inch lift off the ground. Now, of course, you know, you got the same thing in the back. But also, get down, you can also just tell the difference by looking at the rear drive shaft and well, some of the linkage. And by the way, the front and rear drive shafts both got replaced while we were getting the lift done. And we also replaced the, there's a bit of a leak coming from the speedometer, from the seal by the speedometer in the transfer case. So we replaced that, but we lost a part of it, so speedometer don't really work too well right now.
Just keep it on the DL though, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, but it's high. Who even actually looks at their speedometer when they're driving? Ooh, someone knows what's up. That 4Runner right there.
Ooh,
someone made a real off-road machine right there. Of course, back here, nothing different really. Amplifier for the sound system we don't even use.
Dude, I actually missed a thing. On the top of that, it says DVD receiver on it.
Wait, that's a
DVD?
DVD?
Look. I didn't notice until I was editing, but it says friggin', actually here, get the light on. Come on now. There you go. See, monitor with DVD receiver hideaway unit, and it's actually warm, so that means there's probably still power going to it, because amps obviously get warm when you're using them, but that would explain the composite inputs on it.
We also got the jump bike back in there. And
oh yeah, that's what's up.
So technically, if we want to, we could do an in-and-out challenge if we wanted.
We could, yeah.
We could. But I also don't feel like getting arrested.
Not today, boy.
Also, we got the door panel back.
Got new.
All 4 of these, we did it ourselves, by the way. We didn't take it to the shop. Me and my dad, we did it ourselves. We put leather on these parts and the pads right here.
As you can see, it's the same on all of them too. That one and the back ones as well.
Yeah. Now we still got to deal with this one, but this isn't really that big of a priority compared to other things that are happening, because there are a bunch of leaks like in the engine, transmission.
What about the? Are you putting this same like color on the dash?
Yeah, that's the plan. We want to put that same color on the dash. I really don't know what else there is to do except drive it.
I gotta get a shot under the hood of you revving. Oh. Because I didn't do that. Here's the thing, guys. I did do that last time, but I had the input gain again set too high, so it clipped, and I just didn't use the shot. But today, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so it doesn't clip. And this is a self-holding hood. Yeah. As you guys
from the good old days when they actually put these things on cars.
Look at that.
That is the sound solid steel makes.
And the AC still works like friggin' amazing in here.
Oh yeah. This AC is freaking-tastic.
That is of high importance.
Legitimately, it's better than my mom's luxury Infinity.
The lift, you can definitely tell a difference when you're driving
You
in
can
it.
tell a little bit of a difference. I honestly couldn't really tell that much of a difference.
I can tell a little bit of a difference. It feels nicer.
It's like a slight bit, yeah, because the shocks and the springs, they aren't completely shot.
Exactly.
They actually function as suspension now.
There's still no sound system in here. That's why we have the Beats pill.
Yeah,
but
we got the I have the control unit right here. We just keep this out so we don't accidentally put power to it.
I don't know if we talked about that, but this was blowing out fuses every time you put one in.
Because with the amplifier, the fuse was blown out in it. That, like, in the fuse box right here, the fuse that controlled, like, the clock and all this, like, this stuff.
And including this as well. All of it's on the same fuse.
Yeah. Whereas, and then we checked the wiring when we had to take the door panels off, and we couldn't get them off without taking the speakers off.
Which, that is why there's no speakers down here anymore.
Yeah. And it turns out they use the stock speaker wires from the stock wiring harness to wire the speakers to the amplified sound system.
That's a big no-no, guys. I'm gonna tell you why right now. You can get away with it sometimes, yes, I'm fully aware of that, but it's always a good idea to go with higher gauge wire. And for those who don't know what that means, of course, that is thicker wire than they used from stock, because from the factory, the head units have their own amplifier, but if you're gonna be pushing a I think, 500 watts is the norm for, like, the door panel speakers, not per speaker, but for the whole system, that wire is gonna get hot and then eventually melt the insulation, which is possible, and then of course when the insulation goes away, the two wires go like that, and then you're just done.
And then shorts out, and it creates a hard short, right?
Yeah.
Creates a hard short.
Well, dead short's another term for it.
A dead short, hard short, whatever you want to call it, and that makes big boom boom.
Not the good big boom boom like from the fireworks, guys. Not at all like that.
That kind of big boom. It's talking like the kind of big boom boom that when it happens in your pants, you're like, oh.
You want to do an engine swap on this thing later on.
Mm-hmm. I haven't decided whether it's going to be V8, like a LS V8 or something like that, or if it's going to be a turbo diesel like a Cummins or something like that.
Don't forget, this thing is getting a makeover on the sound system performed by me. I'm gonna help this boy out, you know? We gotta hook him up with some Alpine door speakers, some Kicker subwoofers, an Alpine amp, and of course the Kicker amp, because if you're trying to run subs without an amp, what are you doing? If you're thinking like, oh, well your Klipsch subwoofer doesn't have an amp, it does. That's why it plugs into the wall. You know, with that little thing with the two metal things coming out of it? That's the amp.
Yeah, it plugs directly into a wall. The sound system plugs into like the car plugs into the car battery.
Well, the amps do.
Well, the amps plug into the car battery, and the amps regulate the wattage.
And of course, like I know there's like preamplified subwoofer enclosures, but there's still an amp in there. You know, you can't run subs without an amp. And if you try, please post a video about it, because that would be funny. I want to see that.
Yeah, me too. I want to see how hilarious it is where it doesn't even work, because it's not gonna work without an amp.
I mean, if you're thinking about it, it's a big 12-inch driver, which is a motor, that needs power. You know, you can't just give it a signal and be like, oh, why is it not working, man? You can't get the bass out of it, man. And of course, your boy's still got his friggin' suction cup mount for the iPhone.
My RAM mount X grip from RAM Mounts, not sponsored, but this is literally the best fucking phone mount you will find for anything.
Dude, temporarily,
they do suction cup mounts. They do suction cup mounts. They do like ball joint mounts that you can like attach to handlebars for motorcycles. You can just bolt it. There are some you can just bolt right into the dash. Like if you take this thing and just bolt it right into the dashboard, there you go.
Yeah. And I think we actually might be able to rig up the GoPro in this, like between these two, temporarily until we get an actual GoPro mount for it.
I'll just stick one on the dashboard and use a curved mount.
True.
I stick one on the windshield.
That's, if you guys haven't noticed, we're shooting this on iPhone because there's no GoPro mounts in this car yet.
Yeah.
And we're probably not going to do it until this gets fixed.
Yeah, I don't think we can until this gets fixed, because we're gonna have to get it recovered.
It would be a waste too, because then you just have to get rid of that GoPro
You
mount.
just have to get the GoPro mount off, and then recover it, and then put another GoPro mount on.
Yeah. Did you even, did you take the GoPro mounts out of the Hyundai?
Nope.
Well, whoever bought that car has 3 GoPro mounts in there.
And if you bought it, and you recognize those 3 GoPro mounts,
leave a comment below.
yeah, comment below. It's like, yeah, I bought a Hyundai, and there were 3 freaking GoPro mounts, 2 in the center right here, and 1 right on top of the hood for the instruments. Y'all got some explaining to do.
That was us, guys. I'll explain right now. So we had the 2 mounts in the middle for a GoPro facing in and a GoPro facing out, and then Cam added one right about here for personal, like one-person videos.
But
So
I
it's
never
just
got
him.
to use it.
Yeah, he never did.
Never got to use it, because then we got the Land Cruiser, and I didn't end up getting the job at the golf course like I wanted to, which would have made it easy, because I would have to drive there and back every single day, and I can make at least 1 video a day. Could probably make 2, because make 1 on the way there, and then make 1 on the way back.
We rolled into this gas station to try to get some friggin' exterior shots of the car even more, but this guy just came up and started yelling at us. So we out.
That's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing, and until next time, see y'all next time.